Today I'm speaking to you from Darug country, the traditional owners of the land in which we meet today. I pay my acknowledgement and respects to the traditional owners past, present and emerging. Today we're here at the Penrith Lakes. It's a part of a large lake system. It's about a 1,500 hectare site consisting of about 8 lakes. Soilcon's role here at the Wildlife Lake specifically is to carry out the works of a vegetation management plan, and that includes planting, weed control, bush regeneration and maintaining the assets such as fences around the property.
The primary goal here is to boost biodiversity, improve habitat and ensure that the landowner is meeting all of their biosecurity obligations with regards to priority weeds in the area. So we developed a 5-year vegetation management plan, and I help facilitate along with contractors on executing the groundworks and just ensuring we're meeting all the KPIs.
My name's Luke Marlin, I'm Director Operations at Office of Strategic Land. We manage land across Greater Sydney, which is required for long-term planning and infrastructure purposes. This includes a vast portfolio of open space and environmental conservation land, which we work in partnership with Soilcon to manage across Greater Sydney. We've worked with Soilcon for several years now under a service level agreement. They're engaged to manage the environmental conservation requirements on the site, do general ground maintenance and ensure that the biodiversity and conservation is protected on site. They also help manage bushfire risk to other public assets, but also private assets as well. So they maintain our asset protection zones, which create a safety buffer between vegetation and both public and private assets like houses to ensure that in the event of bushfires, those assets are protected. They provide a great service. Their key strengths revolve around the systems that they put in place, having consistent, transparent management of your projects and programs, and having those specialised skills in-house to be able to meet government requirements and also have an understanding of government legislation and compliance obligations. Wildlife Lake, it's obviously a beautiful aesthetic part of Penrith Lakes, and working with Soilcon has helped us continue to maintain this site until we can identify a long-term landowner. So it's important for government assets to ensure that that condition doesn't degrade, and that when it's ultimately required for a public purpose, it's in its best condition that we can provide to the community for some recreation and passive uses.
In the environmental industry, it typically is a long game, so you don't really see the fruits of your labour until a long time down the track. So you do get really invested in the projects that you work on in the environmental space when you get to walk away, especially after such a long term, and you feel so accomplished that you have created and improved the environment that is under such threat as time goes on for those future generations.
If you're looking for a partner in land management, and Soilcon is able to provide the experience and expertise in being able to deliver a variety of land management types works. We have a great depth of knowledge and experience that can provide solutions for any type of program, whether it's large or small.